Hey, this is GVM, and pardon my coughs for this video. I'm still sick in a way, and this is my review of the HGUC Jegan bootleg. And right out of the bat, I do not recommend getting this unless you're ready for some modifications regarding the almost everything, really. Like also for the record, this blue Jegan is you don't get all of the joint parts, all the joint frames here, all that ABS stuff that makes up the HGUC Jegan joints. Yeah, I got that from my broken pair of a Stark Jegan and a regular charge counterattack Jegan, because I got the Kajima bootleg, because it comes as you can see here, all of the parts of the kit other than the joints that you need which is hilarious. And no, this is also from my older Jegan, which is conveniently still okay. I mean, both the legs are broken, the arms are non-existent, the head is just gone, the backpack, well, anyways, so everything you get from the regular HGUC Jegan is in this kit, other than the Kajima blue parts, which honestly, unless you have proper joints, although you could technically make your own joints if you're skilled enough to scratch build that. But if not, you can either choose a full blue Jegan or the regular green. Sorry. So the reason it's using a GBN guard frame head is because, well, you only get one visor type and the chin. So yeah. Also, you only get the pair of missiles here. You don't get it for the blue one. And this particular shield type thing, it's from the Jegan Blastmaster, which I'll bring both of my other Jegans here. It's quite a shame that I did have the Stark Jegan, but it was from a time that I colored to like a child somehow. But so for comparisons, although this one I've been using for custom, my Jegan Echoas type that I'm modding as a colony unit, and the Blastmaster. Now, the Echoas type and the Blastmaster share more in common regarding parts compared to the HUC standard Jegan. Now, sorry, still a bit sick. I'm just checking again online if because I have been trying to mod them a few times. Also, uh, as horrendous as this Jegan color is, tends to get very cheap for some reason, at least here in the Philippines. I once saw this going for 700 pesos. So that's very cheap, honestly, for a Jegan. Oh, and a build kit, no less. Now, checking the parts. Yeah, if you do plan on getting this awful piece of kit that I I, I will admit the standard color was easier to build somewhat. Well, this I had to use a variety of parts from the Stark Jegan's joints, the OG Jegan's leg joints here, the OG Jegan's thruster, and the arms, and the joint, and the neck joint, the cockpit part. I did not put the crotch piece here because I'm not sure if I do have. Oh, so I do have a spare from the Blastmaster, but it would not actually fit. Now another thing, if you do get the Blastmaster, you can technically, if you once you've given them parts, if you're going to make 2 Jegans from this kit, you can outfit it with a proper grenade missile rack here, because it does not come with 2. It does somehow come with 2 beam sabers, because the runners, they are duplicated just in this entirely blue color. And you only get 1 visor, which I had to push in because for some reason it would not go in properly. Also, the chin does come out sometimes, so I'm just not moving it. Now for the shield, this was actually the easiest to. I just sandwiched it in because this brand, I forget what it's called. I don't remember, but I do not recommend, unless you really want to army build a Jegan, and unless some other brand comes in, you will need a rubber mallet. I am not joking, I had to use a rubber mallet. Like, it wasn't even that effective enough. Just enough that, as you can see from this seam line, I had to use the mallet on this. Like, the pegs just won't go in. It's not the hole. It's the hole, yes. The pegs, they're actually really, really tight. Like, so far, everything here is tight. So, yeah. I still have another. I got 2 of the Kajima kits, but I'm either going to resell that because I don't know if I want to hurt my fingers again, because just putting all the parts with the polycaps is difficult enough. However, for the price, for for a bundle, like let me check. Okay, so from my calculation here, 4 Jagans, at least from the price of the shop and the price of this bootleg kit. If you get the Kajima version, that is, because if you get the normal Jegan, that's so for 1,400 pesos, or roughly 24 or $23, you can get 4 kits. And if you have the ability to craft joints, either through casting or whatnot, you are technically getting 8 Jagans. So price wise, it's good. Quality wise, get the Bandai Jagans, because they're at least there. Now, if there's gonna be another brand that makes another Jegan, I might consider getting that just to compare the quality. But I would probably get one, unless there's like all of them, the F91s, the Twilight Axis, the General Revel, the Unicorn variants, the various Type Ds. If they do come out, but I hopefully not from this particular brand, I would prefer if it was from Star or Bao, or hopefully JMS, because Jegan is a really fun kit to play with. Like, even this bootleg, I have fun playing with this stiff thing. But there's also the upcoming bootleg Razel. Now, I don't know if it's the same brand. Hopefully not. But actually, I'm just gonna check if that's a thing. And I can't find any news on that. Anyways, so just to show what the Kajima version would be, the one best selling point is once you sandwich in all the parts, they are very, very solid. But I do not recommend it. Also, articulation wise, I'm actually kind of scared. So the arm can move all that way. Also, the beam rifle's barrel is not molded with the proper hole type, so yeah, it will sandwich well with the help of the mallet properly, but the barrel, you're gonna have an issue with. Like, so many cons to this kit. The only pros that I can give you is that it's cheap, it's somehow solid once you've sandwiched all the parts, and it's close. It looks close enough to the real thing that I would be surprised if people do buy more of this. And let's remove the head. And yeah, this is the Kajima version. I don't know what Bandai was thinking with their kit, but somehow I'm benefiting from this more. If you do get this kit, because I don't really recommend it, get ready for some extreme sandwiching of parts. Also, it wasn't shown, but it's very loose. Not with the bootleg joint here, but with the official, which confuses me. So let's put them back. Also, the reason I'm not showing you if you can use other weapons is because when I was pushing that, the trigger finger here, they also have the same problem with the peg and holes, that they're too tight, that I'm actually kind of scared. So we're putting the Jegan back here. If you want a Londo Bell or Federation diorama with a lot of background grunt kits, buying this wouldn't be bad, but expect your fingers to get hurt. Unless you're really okay with all that. My personal mod here is that, well, Half-Away's Flash showed us that there are Jegan variants, like the Firefighter and the Manhunter type. So here is my Police Jegan, because why not? And another bonus point of getting the Blastmaster is that you can technically give this shield white missiles, but I gave it to the Echoes type here, whose own missiles are black, but unfortunately I lost one of them. And since I'm already going to convert this into a police unit, who needs missiles? My next review will be of the Vargil Gundam Base Limited bootleg and the Red Vargil, which I haven't noticed anyone other than Chinese reviews have been shown. So yeah, my verdict here, with I haven't actually tried the beam sabers. I'm going to see if they can, at least this pops out the same. I'm gonna see if the beam sabers, this was the easiest first try ever. So So you can use the beam saver easy, but I'm not gonna do that. Also, you do get 3 hands, the 2 holding hands and the trigger finger, just as I gave this Jegan the right holding hand for now, till I find appropriate hand parts for this guy. So my verdict is, as cheap as this is, I do not recommend it. The only time I would recommend it is if you plan on needing a diorama that involves killing off a Jegan, in which case, go ahead. You deserve to do what you want with your money. But my personal opinion regarding this kit, we should wait for some other company to make a cheaper knockoff, or you could just stay with the Bandai one. But I don't find Jegans in the wild anymore. Like the last time I saw a Stark Jegan on the market online was 10 months ago. So yeah, that was all for this review, and let us hope that the bootleg Rezel that I still cannot find news about the bootleg Rezel that I saw a post of that it was confirmed. I hope that it's from a better company, because this company, meh. So this is GVM. My next, I think I already said this, but also I'm considering getting the Star Sinanju Stein, but I'm going to wait a bit because who knows what other stuff will be out soon, conserving money and all that. So thank you for watching, and hopefully you do not make the mistake of buying 2 copies of the same crappy kit here, but it has a good shelf presence at least. So signing off.